Hello everyone, welcome to stage 4 of the Duqueine Race Day event at Sebring. It's the night shift, so we're racing at night, and our goal here is to finish in the top 5 without going off the track or taking damage. So, off we go. Now, there's been a minor accident on the track, it says. That's around towards the end of the lap, but let's just take a look at this, because now, in the previous stages, when we've had finish in a certain position type races, they've been quite tricky because there's been a mixture of cars. That's no longer the case. All the fast cars are now at the front, and there's no slower cars mixed in to sort of hold them up. Like when I say slower cars, I mean like the GT3 cars. They're not here. These are all the fast prototype cars are at the front of the race, and those are the ones we're chasing down and trying to overtake, yeah. Which is a bit tricky because, yeah, they're faster than us. So, again, just focus on getting around these corners quickly, cleanly, and getting out of them nice and fast. Slow in and fast out. Keep that in mind. You see, Mr. White here, he's pulling away from us, but we can see 3 cars in the distance. So, yeah, you should be able to overtake him. But we won't need to bother too much about any of the bots here, because they are rubberneckers. Here's the accident, and they just sort of pile into the guys and stop, and I don't know what they're doing there, but they stop and have a look, and I have no idea. But yeah, there's the accident. 2 cars, one to the inside of the corner, one to the outside of the corner, and just drive around them, and look, we're in 3rd place with no problem. But you can see German Sean is behind us, and he is catching at a rate of knots. He's right up on us. So now be aware, no off track, no damage. Your race is not with German Sean in 4th place. Your race is with the guy in 5th place. Plus, you're going to come upon that accident again in the 2nd lap. It's still going to be there. No safety car, no virtual safety car, no removing the cars from the track, because this is real racing. But anyway, that accident is going to be there, and these guys are going to stop for that accident again. So if you lose positions on lap 2, don't worry about it. See, there I got a push from German Sean coming in behind, and almost went off track, because right as I would have braked earlier, I would have been on the brakes much earlier because I'm getting a push. See here, I just let him through. I'll just go, I'll stick to the inside, I'll be quicker through the corner and get ahead of you. But yeah, when you're getting a push and you're in the braking zone, it's like, you're pushing me, I'm going faster than I should be for this corner. I managed to stay ahead of German Sean pretty okay. Here we're coming up upon the accident site. So again, this guy kind of, you see, look how they, even the leader, our good friend Gunnar from Canada, he should have been from Sweden, then he could have been Gunnar from Dolph Lundgren from Expendables. But anyway, our good Canadian friend Gunnar, even he was like stopped dead still, waiting for us. So yeah, we're going to cross the line in 2nd place here. Yeah, because just the bots around that accident are morons, I guess. But anyway, there we go, top 5, no problem. So that one's pretty quick and easy to clear. And now we're back to finishing in 8th place. But we've got to manage the temperature. So have a look where the temperature gauge is. We're not starting from all the way 0. We've got about a quarter of a gauge or so. And we're also starting in 5th place, so we've got a bit of room to play. So we can use techniques to keep our engine cooler, lift and coast a little bit. Yeah, I lifted and coasted too much, caught the inside wall. But really, it's not difficult. You can see I'm making mistakes. I'm slower than what I should be, and yeah, we're going to end up completing the event, so it's nothing really to stress about. Don't worry too much about trying to catch and overtake. worry about finishing 8th. That's all we need to do. And the tricky part about finishing 8th is that the guys behind you are quicker than you on the straights, and there's that long back straight right before the final corner. They will catch you on that, and they will go breezing right past you. So keep that in mind, and keep that in mind for like a bit of leeway. So I was leaving myself with 7th place, because what can also happen is Joe's behind us, Spanish Joe, he's behind us. We don't know how far whoever is behind him. It could be right on his butt. And if he is, and Joe comes past us, whoever's behind him is coming past us too, and we find ourselves quickly in 7th place. That can happen, and like if you're running in 6th, 2 cars come past you, you're down to your 8th. So I try and gauge it by 7th. Try and finish 7th, just to make sure you've got that. In case you're blocking somebody at the line and somebody else comes up your inside, you finish 8th, So, yeah, just try and gauge it like that. You can see Spanish Joe was way behind us, and now he's right on our chuff now. Right there, 20 meters. And catching, because he's in a much faster car. So, you can hold up Spanish Joe. You can let Spanish Joe go past. I messed up my favorite corner on the track. Yeah, sarcastically. You can see temperature's still not an issue. And Spanish Joe gets past. If you hold up Spanish Joe, then I guess it would be French Mike who's the one behind him. And French Mike is just going to catch up and stack up on you. And then that's when you can get 2 or 3 cars passing you at once. So remember who your fight is with. Your fight is with whoever's in 8th place. Keep them behind, or 9th place actually. Keep that person behind you. Don't worry too much about going offline, slowing yourself down, trying to overtake Joe or block Mike. Don't do that. You're in 6th place, you're 2 places ahead of where you need to be. Keep it there, just keep it there, because it can all go wrong very, very quickly. These guys can damage you, they can push you off the track, or you can get tangled up with them. They won't. Bots never deliberately push you off the track, but you could push yourself off the track by driving into them and things like that. So yeah, I'm sticking in the middle of the track. I'm letting Mike push me. I'm trying to stay in front of him. I'm cooling the car down a bit, and then through here I let Mike past. I'm in 7th now. I've got Mr. White behind me. I'm anticipating someone on the inside, but no one showed up, so there we go, 7th place. Whoever was behind Mr. White wasn't close enough, luckily, to come and demote us down to 8th. So, yeah, cool. But even if he had, we would have finished 8th. So, that's the idea there. Right, now it's time for one of the average speed ones. This is just the same as normal, just that the average speed goes up. Again, these cars are quicker than your car. So, there's no real need to go backwards around the track and try and make space for yourself here. These guys are fast enough to not really get in the way once you get through to about 8th place or so. So it's also a nice idea to maybe keep some cars around you to get a push, or get into the draft or anything like that. There's the tricky corner for me at least, and Danny's in my way. Just when I'm saying they don't get in the way. Get out of the way, Danny. Come on, Danny. Is that the Italian flag? Danny. Must be Danilo. Yeah, I think it's Danilo. I think would be the Italian of Danny. Danilo. Anyway, there he is, and Daniele De Rossi. Yeah, he used to play for Roma. Yeah, maybe that's it. Okay, Italian Danny. You can see he pulls away from us. He's not holding us up terribly. We get him in the corners, and then yeah, maybe if he gets close enough, we can get a push from him, because obviously a push is just going to help us with our average speed. But we're clocking average speed here through these corners, and then you go and mess it up here. That was pushing a bit too hard to get in the slipstream of Mr. White, and I found myself in a nice gap where I'm not pushing Mr. White, and I'm not getting a push from Danny. So, oh dear. Anyway, Mr. White. Well, it's like Reservoir Dogs, because Mr. White ain't a Japanese name, let me tell you. I don't think so. Maybe Mr. Fuji. Remember Mr. Fuji? Anyone old enough to remember Mr. Fuji? He's Yokozuna's manager. Remember Yokozuna? I was watching Backlash this morning. So, yeah. Jeez, could have skipped that, eh? Okay, so there's a gaggle of cars there in my favorite corner, so I just dived past them. Got a bit of a push, and so braked early and still almost didn't make the corner. And here's our French friend, Mike. Old French Mike. And the Rock is behind us. This is what the Rock was doing during WrestleMania. He was racing. He didn't show up at WrestleMania. He was too busy racing LMP cars. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's not difficult. Once, like I say, this is the 4th stage of this event, and we've been on the same track. So it's been nice to learn the track, learn your braking points, learn how this car, kind of how to drive this car on the track. We get in behind Sean here. We get a bit of a push. Well, we're pushing him, and then Mike is pushing us. So we do get some decent top speed going through that back straight. And can we just get past Sean at the line? No, that's not going to happen. So there we go. I let Mike through, and 5th place it is. So there we go, an average speed maintained, no problems. And we finished in the top 5, so cool. Now this next one is no off track, and we've got to finish a lap. Each lap, there's 2 laps, we've got to finish both in under 1 minute 42. So remember earlier on, in one of the stages, we were doing 1:45s. The goal was to finish under 1 minute 45, and I think that was stage 2. So, and we were doing that with $M upgrades. By now I've got level 3 upgrades on. So 3 seconds off, plus we know the track a lot better. Here I'm just letting everyone through. You can take a look at the cockpit. There you can see all the buttons. It's got a button that says heater. Is that in case the little children get cold? Oh, it's night time, it's cold. Mommy's little boy needs a heater on. Cute. Yeah, trust me, in the 70s when motor racing was a man's sport, they didn't have a heater in the car. They did it with sweat and blood and tears. But anyway, nowadays you have 16-year-olds racing in cars, and I guess child labor demands they have heaters in the car for some reason. Oh, God knows. But anyway, this is the old car, by the way, the Duqueine D08. This car has a Nissan engine. I think it was a 5.6 litre V8 engine in the back of this Duqueine. And the new one, which is racing this year, which is quite strange why they didn't put the new car in the game. Maybe we'll see it soon. But yeah, that's the Duqueine 09, and that one has a Toyota engine. And that, I can't remember if it's a 3 or 3.6 litre twin turbo. So yeah, the Duqueine car might be new to this game, but it ain't new. The newer model is out and racing. So yeah, like I was okay. So we got to do a 142. So we were doing 145s, and when we didn't really know the car, we didn't really know the track, we didn't really have all the upgrades on. Now that we're all upgraded and kind of know the track a lot better, yeah, 142 is not going to be much of a problem at all. So again, it's all just about getting through these corners quickly and getting your braking and turning out of the way and not doing that. But you can see I'm being sloppy and still going to complete the event. So yeah, 142 with the upgrades that are required here. I think it would be really, it's possible to do a 1 minute 30 something, probably a 37, 38. I think the really fast guys in this game, the guys who are getting Group A time trial, you know, those guys might be able to do 1 minute 30 something quite easily, I would think. So a 142, I think that's pretty lenient. Like I say, there's this corner where you just fall off the track. I don't know, that corner just, it's so tricky for me. I don't know why. I just never found a line through there. I was fast through there, but it just never felt right. It's one of those corners, there we go. A little bit off track, but there's a bit of leniency, I guess. Yes, yeah. Luckily, a little bit of leeway there. So, otherwise, yeah, probably won't get away with that if it was like in the last event where it's just go a little bit off track and you're done. So, yeah, a little bit of leeway, always welcome. Yeah, and the rest of it is just keep it on track, keep focused on getting this car out of them corners quickly. I can't like say that enough. It's just, that's really all this is about. You see how this last corner here, let's see if we do it right for a change. Yeah, see, that time I braked in the middle of the corner because I was so worried about running wide. But yeah, I always glance at the time and I see, like, you know, 1 minute 20. Oh, I know I can make a 142. So here in the last corner, I'm taking it very easy now because this is going to be simple to get across the line in this much time. Plenty time to go. Yeah, did it with a lot of time to spare as well. So yeah, not difficult at all. It's 2 seconds faster than what we needed to do it. So there you go. That's stage 4 complete. And stay tuned for, we get some nice rewards. Yeah, good. Stay tuned for stage 5. And yeah, until then, have a good time all the time. Cheers.